We lie, oh, oh, we lie, we lie. Get a little water. Okay. Hello, 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 everybody. It is your girl, Fresh, and I'm back with another video, another live. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Shout out to all five. Shout out to all 504, 504, to my precious babies and my baby blues. I want to thank each and every one of you for helping me get here, getting to 500. We are currently on the journey, okay, to 1,000 subscribers. I think once we get to 1,000 or whatever the new guidelines is, I might be able to get a little money, child. So yay me, we gonna be getting some money. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means the world to me that I made it to 500 like 4 years, 500 subscribers, my subbies. It means the world to me, y'all. Like, y'all don't understand. It was moments where a bitch thought about giving up. I was like, who am I doing this for? And then one day, I seen a video of Super Scent, the owner and creator of the Crayon Case, which is a black-owned makeup company, and she literally said, your family and your friends is not your target audience. And then I was like, you know what? We gotta start making this content for me. I gotta start making the content for the shit that I want to see. So that's why I told y'all last night. The content that I make content for me. I just share it with y'all. Okay? That's because I told y'all I'm my biggest fan. I be sitting there watching my content and I be cracking myself up. Okay? I am my target audience. Y'all just happen to be here too. Okay? I'm the audience. Okay? That's why I can't record myself on a camera where I can't see myself. I have to look at myself. It's all about me. Because this is the Precious Beach Chat. Right? Right. Um, but again, thank each and every one of you guys for being a subscriber. We are currently on the journey to 1,000. Yay, us! But yes, if you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. I'm your girl, Presh. This is the Precious B channel. If you've been here before, what it do, baby boo? Shout out to you, and of course, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you have not already. It's 504 of us, okay? Hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I go live, upload, pre-record, a short, a post, whatever I do, you will be notified, boo. And of course, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. So of course, when y'all come in the room, boom, hit the thumbs up button. That helps recommend these videos, I believe, to other people in the algorithm. I don't know. YouTube always changes shit. Who knows? But just hit the thumbs up, okay? Thank you. I like you. Yay. Okay, so without further ado, happy Wash Your Sit Wednesday. We haven't done one of these in a minute because what? On Wednesdays, we smell good. We smell good, okay? With that, I want to tell you guys what my combination is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, now, so many rules and regulations for how you could get to the finish line because they always moving the goalposts, okay? In the words of Candace Bassett Dillard, the line is always moving because they be on that bullshit. But anyway, y'all, so my scent of the day, because it is Wash Your Scent Wednesday, I am wearing Blanc and Noir Skincare's white peach and musk scented body oil, okay? That was my base. Can y'all see? There we go. I put this oil on today. This is their version of Valaya from Perfumes de Marley, and I paired that with Bath and Body Works is Infinite Radiance, which is also their version of Valaya, and then I topped it off with Jazaris Couture's Signature 29. Okay, so this is what I wore. Okay, so I have, because this goes along with the layering that I was telling y'all about, how not to have everything sitting on top of each other. So I have the body oil all over my body. Okay, just all over my body. Okay, and then I have Infinite Radiance. I sprayed this in the crook of my elbow. Okay, and then Signature 29 is in this area. So from shoulder to shoulder is where I sprayed it here, here, here. Okay, shoulder to shoulder is where I have Signature 29. So that, oh, and I sprayed Infinite Radiance on the back of my knees. Did I spray this on the back of my knees? Yes, I sprayed this on the back of my knees. So that's what our jam was, our vibe for the day. Okay. Um, Jazara's Couture and Blanc and Noir Skincare are both black-owned niche fragrance companies. Of course, y'all know Bath and Body Works. That is a big-ass conglomerate. Okay? All right. So without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get into my fragrance tray. Let me pull it up on my phone or my backup phone. Pull it up. I don't know. No, what the hell is this? Okay. All right. So this is our July fragrance tray. Okay. And let me set this up. Ha! This works out in my favor. So for the first of the month, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. So July 1st, I went ahead and paired Bath and Body Works Strawberry Flirt, which is their version of Fleur's Strawberry Letter. So I wore the lotion and the body spray. I put that on, and I paired that with what is it? With my Destined by Balmain. So that is what I wore the first of the month. And this combination, I got it from an Instagrammer. Her name is like Ad P Weedy something another child. Charge it to my head, not my heart. But yeah, I follow her on Instagram, and this was a combination that she wore, and I was like, baby, I need to smell that. Okay, I got that, baby. I got Strawberry Letter, Flirt, and Balmain Destin. Hell to the yeah. Let me put this on. So this is what I put on, and y'all, this smells so good together. Y'all already know I put the lotion all over my body, and then I sprayed in the crook of my elbows the Strawberry Flirt spray, and then of course in this area I sprayed Destin by Balmain. So that's normally what I tend to do. Like I'll put like whatever my base is all over my body, and then if I have a matching spray or similar note to the base, then I'll put that like the crook of my elbows, the back of my knees, and then the not to say the odd man out, but whatever the topper is gonna be, I always put it in this area so it projects. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still getting like these two mixed together, but it's not like heavy, if that makes sense. So that is what we wore on the 1st of July. Oh, I'm gonna need you not to be locking up on me, friend. Okay, so that is what we wore for the 1st of July. Strawberry Flirt and Destined by Balmain, which I need to go and get me a bigger size of this, because this eats. This is also a fragrance I feel like had a lot of discourse that not a lot of people like. Not a lot of people was here for Destined by Balmain. And I want to say this has a strawberry note in it. I could be wrong. But I think this has a strawberry note in it. If I'm not mistaken. Okay? On the 2nd of the month, I wore... That's not the one I need. A whole bunch of stuff over here. Did I put it in here? Yes. Is this the one? Yes. Gotta make sure I got the right one. I wore my Jazara's Couture A Night in Paris Luxurious Body Cream. Okay. And I paired that with my Jazara's Couture's Vanilla Lavender Florals. But I used the Intense version. I don't know what my Intense version is. I don't know if I used the roll-on or the spray. I don't know. It might be over there. And I don't feel like giving up. But that is what I wore. If you do not know, this gives leaves, like this is leaves like first cousin. And it smells so good, y'all. Just so good. Okay. My joint a little watery. It shouldn't be, but it's been sitting in my room and it's been hot in here. It shouldn't be, but that's what it looked like. It should not be watery. I'm gonna let y'all know that now. It should not. So I'm gonna have to freeze this. I'm gonna just have to go and put that in the freezer. But yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Go ahead and show y'all what it looked like. Right? Rub that in. Y'all see? Y'all see that? Because I felt ashy. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm not ashy, but I felt ashy. But yes, this gives a beautiful, just lavender, soft, floral vibe. So, like, yeah, this is one of my favorites. Okay? When I'm feeling vanilla, lavender, floral vibe, this is what I wear. Okay? A Night in Paris and vanilla, lavender florals. I believe I did the intense version, but I don't know what my intense version is. But that is what I wore. That is a very beautiful lavender, vanilla, floral. Like it, that combination has gotten me some really good compliments. I will say that, like, it has gotten me some really good compliments. Really good compliments. Like, I'd be like, hell to the yeah, honey. What did I wear? Yeah. And then on the 3rd, I went back in with A Night in Paris. And then I paired that with my Sand and Fog, Jasmine, and Cedarwood oil. And then I topped that with this one, which is the Vanilla Lavender Florals. That's actually how I emptied this, because I used what was left of it in here. Which means, yes, with the intense version, I did the roll-on oil, which I do not know where that is. I think it's over there, but I don't feel like getting it. But this is what I wore. And if you know, when I first discovered 540, because this is a dupe of 540, and YSLE went together, I believe. They go so good together. They go so good together. Cause you know how my mind worked. I one day I put this on, and I was like, I'm gonna pair this with Lee. And when I tell you that got me the most compliments, I was like, hell yeah, hell yeah. But I wore these three together. As y'all know, this was my base, so this went all over my body. Um, the oil, I put this here, oil in here, and did I put it in the crook of my elbows? I may have put this in the crook of my elbows, but I know I went here, and then I sprayed this like on top to top it off. Um, and I think I did actually spray this on top. I think I did. Child don't quote me. I don't remember. It was a month ago, but this is the perfect unisex combination. If I had to say there was a combination that is like perfectly unisex, it is Lieb or any Lieb inspired adjacent scents and 540 and any 540 adjacent scents. Like, that is the perfect unisex fragrance. Sometimes I even go in with like my Amber Saffron. We're gonna get to this draw in a minute. Or my Amber Saffron Extract, which is Jazar's Couture's version of 540 and 540 Extract. And then I would go in with like my Lavender Vanilla Florals, and then I would top it off with like my Jasmine Cedarwood, or go back in with something more leave lavender floral to top it off, and make a cute little pretty little sandwich of 540 leave 540, and it just be, it eats. Like, I don't know if I know I didn't told this story buku times over here, but like 2 years ago, I was standing at the bus stop, had just got off work, it was hot, child. This man walked past me, did a double take, and was like, you smell really good. Child, mind you, I'm sweating, I'm hot, I'm waiting on this bus. That man smelled that 540 and that leave together and had to do a double take. Okay? And he was like, girl, you smell good. I was like, thank you. Because hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. Hell to the yeah. So if you want that kind of, and he was a nice distance away from me. You know, he wasn't all up in my personal space, but he got that whiff as he walked past, and he had to. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the reason they pair so well together is because of the ambergris or amber. It's either like ambergris or ambergris. They have like a amber note they share, and I think it's ambergris. I think Lee and 540 share like an ambergris note or an amberit note. They share that note. It's an amber something note. They share. Don't quote me. Google your friend. Um, Google my friend too, but I don't feel like. I don't feel like. So then for the 4th of July, 15 days after Juneteenth, because we don't celebrate. Oh, right here in my damn face. I think I'm blind. I wore Blanc and Noir Skincare's Marshmallow, which I believe is an original scent. Don't quote me. I believe this is an original scent from them. As y'all can see, I gotta order me a big bottle because I was not playing no games with this. Um, this is a beautiful scent. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, not all marshmallow scents are made the same, right? Because certain marshmallow scents will have you thinking everything's supposed to smell like love, don't be shot, right? No. Not all marshmallow scents is supposed to smell like love, don't be shot. Even though when love, don't be shot became the scent of the season, of the year, of the moment, everybody believed it was associated with Rihanna. Everybody wanted a scent adjacent to love, don't be shot. Now, there are people who don't mesh well with love, don't be shy. Some people will call them haters. They're not a hater. That scent just don't work well for them. That's that. The first time I ever smelled Love Don't Be Shy or Love Don't Be Shy adjacent happened to have been Princess Robin from Brown Sugar Babe. If y'all want to go watch my video that I did of that, it is up on my What Your Boy Hall playlist. You can most definitely go and find it. It's there for you. Um, but that was the first time I had ever smelled Love Don't Be Shy. I have since smelled the original Love Don't Be Shy, and I can honestly say I do prefer the inspired versions of that scent. No shade. I did smell the original. I prefer the inspired versions. I'm one of those people. I will prefer the inspired version over the original. Because sometimes, because the inspired versions, at least all the ones that I've smelled, is more oil based and the original has alcohol in it, I prefer the oil based because it's going to give what it's supposed to give. It's going to project a little more. It's going to have a little something extra in it, right? I have smelled multiple versions of Love Don't Be Shy. I know we're supposed to be talking about this, but I'm getting there. Princess Robin by Brown Sugar Baby is one of my favorite versions. Um, I can honestly say each version of Love Don't Be Shy I've smelled or inspired version, I always smell a different note. Where I know the marshmallow, I think is the one thing everybody loves about it. It's the orange blossom I love. Like Princess Robin's version from Brown Sugar Babe, I believe that one focuses on like the marshmallow. Chasing Oil's version, I get that orange blossom. The same thing with I can honestly say Scented Trail Body Oils, which is another black owned niche fragrance company that does inspired fragrances. I haven't ordered from them in a while. But they have a beautiful version of Love Don't Be Shy. And Jazar's Couture also did a beautiful version of Love Don't Be Shy. It's called Shy Love. And that was very reminiscent of I want to say the brown sugar babe version, but it wasn't so like heavily focused on like the marshmallow. It was like this perfect balance of like the marshmallow and the orange blossom, if that makes sense, right? I felt like most fragrances when they were doing Love Don't Be Shy, they were focusing on like that marshmallow sweetness of it all. But everybody else was getting into like the orange blossom and how that blended out, and it was giving like this beautiful, sweet and sexy vibe. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of would make you understand why they would associate that with Rihanna, because you know when you look at Rihanna, you think sweet and sexy. You know what I'm just saying? You just you know because that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to think of me as being sweet and sexy. But anyway, but this, because I got to make a point. We got to land this plane. This is a scent that also gives sweet and sexy. Again, I believe this is an original scent. I don't believe this is inspired by anything. The notes to this is marshmallow, vanilla, and sugar. Um, I also believe Love Don't Be Shy has a sugar note in there too. Child, don't quote me. Google your friend. I know it's marshmallow. I know it's orange blossom. I think it might have had a vanilla note. Don't quote me. But that's kind of what this gives. It gives like that type of vibe, if that makes sense. And I wore this by itself because you know when you think, because this is very like if I had to associate a scent with black women, I believe marshmallow would be that scent. You know what I'm saying? Because this doesn't just give like a sweet marshmallow scent, but because vanilla, you know, all together it gives you sweet and sexy. So, yeah. So this is what I wore for the 4th of July, 15 days after Juneteenth. Okay. Then on, oh, I didn't wear nothing the 5th. Apparently I didn't wear shit on the 5th. Either I wore something and I didn't write it down, or I didn't wear nothing at all. So who knows? Then on the 6th, I wore my Jazar's Couture Sunset Love, my luxurious body cream, and my fragrance spray. Okay, y'all should already know how this went down. This was our base. Okay, that's what it looked like. Okay, that was our base. And then, of course, I sprayed this here and in the crook of my elbows. This is what I wore on the 6th. And then I wore it again on the 7th, because sometimes it just be a nice little repeat. The notes to this has raspberry in it and some other notes. I believe there's like a rose in here and some other notes. But the raspberry, I think, is like my favorite part. It's like my favorite part of this fragrance. And what made me want to wear raspberry scents is La Vie's Belle Elixir. When I first smelled that scent, it was beautiful because it was raspberry, leather. It was something different. Like, I ain't never smelled no shit like that before. And then when I went on Jazar's Couture website, I saw that this had raspberry. I was like, let's see what this popping for. And I immediately fell in love. I had got a sample of this, and I immediately fell in love. And I was like, hell yeah, I need this. I need this. Okay? I need this. I need this. So, yeah. Okay? And I use this in moderation, because I'm not sure if it's going to come back or not. So, you know, I try to use this in moderation. But this is one of my favorite spring summer scents to wear. Sunset Love. Like, I love this scent so bad. I love it so bad. Like, if I could bathe in this, just take a bath in it, hell yeah, I would. This is just, I love this. I love this. Like, I don't like to give too many fragrances gender. But when I think of a very beautiful, feminine lady, I think of this. Sunset Love gives me that vibe. And of course, it's pink. So, yeah. Yeah. And I love the shape of this bottle. Yeah. And it's a combination I have to wear with her because one day my niece, give y'all a quick little sidebar. One day my niece put on my way and sprayed this on top of it, y'all. And went on by her business to the Boys and Girls Club. And they have to come calling me talking about, Auntie, the people down here say they like the way I smell. And I told them I was going to give them your information. Friend, I don't even know what you have on. All I saw was her digging in my way. I'm like, what you doing? And she was like, oh yeah, before I left, I sprayed the perfume with the pink, with the gold top. I already knew it was this one because it was sitting in my fragrance tray. I was like, what the hell did you? I was like, was it pink? She was like, yeah, it had a gold top and the inside was pink. They have to spray my Sunset Love on. Went down there to the Boys and Girl Club smelling good, child. Smelling good and my shit. But hey, that's the joys of being an auntie. They're going to want to put your shit on and go about their business. And I'm going to be looking out for my Sunset Love because I'm going to need it, okay? Then July 8th, because it's 6th and the 7th, I wore Sunset Love, which is, again, one of my favorite. I love it. I love that fragrance so bad, y'all. Then on the 8th, I wore, where is it? That's not it. I wore my Perfume Chick I Want You type whipped shea butter. Okay. This is her version of the original Jimmy Choo I Want You. And I went ahead and paired it with my Bath and Body Works Pink Obsessed. You guys know I told you, I think, in my June fragrance tray that I wore this and it gave off a very like baby powdery, floral, clean situation. That is what this gave. Okay, so this is inspired by Valentino's Donna Born Aroma, and this is inspired by Jimmy Choo I Want You. This is a whipped shea butter, and this is a fine fragrance mix. Okay, these are both inspired by. Okay, inspirational. Okay, because we got into it last night, and I told y'all that inspired, they're never one to one. Okay? Because we don't ever know all the notes. Okay? We don't ever know all the notes. We know enough to recreate it, but we don't know all the notes. Okay? Okay. And then what did I wear? On the 9th, I went ahead and wore, what is it? I wore my Blanc Noir Skincare Marshmallow, and I topped it off with my Dossier Gourmand Orange Blossom, which is their version of the original. What the hell is this? La V.S. Belle. What? Who is this by? Yeah, La V.S. Belle. Who is the original company of this scent? It's Estee Lauder, ain't it? China. But this is what I wore on the night. And it ate. It really did. This fragrance, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I had an inspired version of this from Chase Scent Oils. Y'all, this scent, she is heavy. I'm talking about, see that color? I think it's getting darker. If I'm not mistaken. I feel like when I bought this wasn't this color. I feel like it's getting darker. I don't know if it was this color when I bought it or not. But this is the type of fragrance where a little goes a long way. I'm not gonna fucking hold you. I'm not gonna play with you. This is one of the fragrances where you can choke yourself out. This motherfucker La Vie is Belle, baby. She not to tamper with, okay? A little goes a long way. That's why I ain't really wore her. She is a lot. Ooh. She was gonna be on the floor. She is a lot. She is not to be played with, okay? She is not to be played with. You gotta take your time with her. Okay, this is a grown woman, okay? And she's a beautiful vanilla scent. Like, she got orange blossom and all type of shit in there. I know it's vanilla in here. She's so, oh my God, I love this scent. Like, I smelled the original of this on a coworker, and I was like, I need that. I need that, okay? And then I seen that Dossier had a version. I was like, hell yeah, I need that. And I went down into my local Walmart, and that's where I got her from. I bought both of my Dossier perfumes from my local Walmart. And some of y'all might be like, oh, we not boycotting Walmart. Baby, we knew Sam Walton and his family was racist. But people ain't never hid the fact that they was racist. Okay? What we being mad at Sam Walton and his cousins and sisters and brothers for? We knew that was racist. Walmart is redneck country. They ain't never dressed themselves up as nothing other than some redneck backwoods racists. We know this. You're not gonna tell me you ain't know Walmart was racist. Come on now. Walmart ain't never hid that. Walmart ain't never hid that. Walmart ain't never go out here and cosplay like they was trying to do shit for black people. They just gotta learn to stop doing stupid shit. But other than that, and then I wore that combination again on the 10th. Do I have all my other fragrances in here? Yeah, so on the 9th and the 10th, I wore my Blanc de Noir Skincare Marshmallow and my Dossier Gourmand and Orange Blossom. On the 11th of July, I wore my EOS Creme de Pistachio lotion. I paired that with my Gisardus Couture Pistachio Confection. And then I ended that with my Gisardus Couture Lotus Flower. Lotus Flower Bomb. You take me high. Teach you all the signs of love. So how this goes, I actually mix these two together. So what I do is I put the lotion in my hand first, and then I pour a little bit of the oil on top, and then I rub them together, and then I, rub it all over my body. Okay, we get it all over my body, and then we spray our lotus flower here and in the crook of our elbows, and sometimes we get the back of our knees, and then we go on about our business. Okay. And that be the scent combination, okay? Y'all know how I feel about lotus flower. This is my end all be all. Like, if I could marry a fragrance, it would probably be lotus flower. If me and lotus flower could live happily ever after together, just the two of us, we would. It would be me and lotus flower. We would get married. We would live happy together, just the two of us. Okay, just the two of us. We would be happy together. It would be us together forever. Together forever. Okay? I've also worn just these two by themselves. They smell really good together. And I've also worn these two together. And y'all know I've worn this with Fenty's Vanilla Flower as well. Y'all know the first time I wore this was with Fenty Flowers on accident. Came up with a whole scent combination. I was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I gotta give me another Fenty Vanilla Flowers, because that's my jam. That is a beautiful fragrance. Rihanna knew what the fuck she was doing when it came to that body spray, okay? Then on the 12th of July, I just wore regular body oil, which I did go and repurchase some more body oil, which is, the cocoa butter body oil. And then July 13th, I wore Gisardus Couture A Night in Paris, and I paired it with my Sand and Fog Jasmine and Cedarwood oil. Because again, 540 and the Lead DNA They smell so good together, and because this is reminiscent of Lee's first cousin, that is what I wore. I wore them together. Okay, and I repeated this combination on the 14th because some things be so good you gotta double back, and that's what I did with this. I doubled back. Okay. Again, if you own 540, if you own YSL Lee, pair them together. Again, I saw the combination. I want to say in the sync group that I'm in Facebook. I want to say that's where I seen it. Then again, I could have seen it on Instagram. So who knows where I seen it at? But I seen it somewhere. And credit is due to the person that created it. I don't remember, but no, charge it to my head, not my heart. I got it off either Facebook or Instagram. If you're in the Sister You Smell Good scent group, I'm pretty sure I got it from over there. And I don't remember the name of the girl. I think I may have got it from off of Instagram, but I know her page is like perfume something or another. Then on the 15th of July, I wore my Perfume Chicks Latafa type whipped shea butter, which is their version of Latafa Jara. Okay. And then I sprayed it down with my Chase Scent Oils Yara by Latafa. Okay. I gotta give me another bottle. Because I'm not the only one who liked this. My niece and nephew also happen to like this. So I gotta give me another one. Because I'm not the only one who liked this. So that's the combinations right there. Okay. And y'all know what's crazy? When I wear these two together, this is a beautiful fragrance, but I get oud. And I didn't know it was oud in here until I started pairing it with itself. Because when I normally would wear Yara, I would pair it with I used to wear it with the Poppy lotion from Bath and Body Works, which kind of gave a little Delina-S vibes before Bath and Body Works came out with their own Delina inspired fragrance officially. And so that was like a cute, like rosy, feminine jam. But now when I wear it, I'm getting very much oud, and that's not a bad thing, cause I be like, okay, I like this, and I realize it's only like certain oud scents that I like. You know what I'm saying? Cause anything too oud heavy and it starts to lean a little masculine, and we don't care for that. But Yara, she's perfect. She's perfect. She's perfect. I might have discovered Miss Yara late. Okay, I was late to the Yara party because, again, everybody liked her. And I was just like, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it for myself. I'm not going to judge y'all. I'm going to try her for myself and see if she worked the hype. She indeed was. So, I understand. I completely and utterly understand. Okay, on the 16th and 17th, I wore, which one did I put on first? I wore my Gisar's Couture Pink Sugar Plum Body Oil, and I paired that with my Sweet Amber Inspired by Prada Paradox Body Oil from Gisar's Couture. Now, I know I told y'all the story how I forgot I had this oil because I got the perfume. I don't know how much is left in the bottle, but I also had the perfume of this. But I was like, oh, I got an oil. Let me put the oil on. And so I had paired these two together. Okay, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. Now normally when I wear these two, because they're both oils, I will put the Sweet Amber on the bottom half of my body, so my legs up until like my torso, and then from my chest shoulders, and elbows, I put on the pink sugar plum. So this will be on the lower half of my body, and this will be on the top half of my body. And they be eaten. Okay, they be eaten. This combination, of course, is courtesy of Faces by Brittany over there. Brittany from Faces by Brittany. She first came up with the combination, and I was like, I got them scents. I gotta do, the inspired version of Product Paradox, and I actually happen to have pink sugar plum. And baby, shout out to Brittany. Thank you, Brittany, because that combination is down. Shout out to Brittany, Faces by Brittany, okay? And she will be live and in person at the Jazaris Couture scent swap this Saturday. Okay, yes. So y'all, if you're going to the Jazaris Couture scent swap, you will be able to see her. I know she's gonna smell amazing because this combination right here is a hit. Okay, so I wore this on the 16th and the 17th of July. Okay, and got my entire life. Okay, this is one of my favorite scent combinations. So again, shout out to Faces by Brittany, coming up with that combination. I will always give her props for that because she ain't down with that one. Okay, and then on the 18th, you guys know I did a unboxing first impression review for Enchanted Essentials, and so I ordered a fragrance from them, and I wound up creating a scent combination. Okay, using one of my other favorite scents. So I paired Jazaris Couture's main character, okay, which is one of my favorite rose scents. Like, I love everything about this, with Enchanted Essentials Wifey Type, which is her version of Guidance 46. I paired these two together and got my entire life. Do you hear me? My entire life. Okay? So, at first I was thinking, because this is a body mist, I was like, I don't even know how this is going to project, right? When I tell you she was, in the words of my girl Vania McKell, she was thumping. Okay? Y'all already know this is my base, so I put this all over my body. Okay? We let her dry down, Miss Main Character. Okay? And then I got the spritzing. Okay? And I was chicking down. Got the back of the knees for her and everything. I understand why the girls are obsessed with Guidance 46 from Amouage. That is a Quentin Biche scent. Okay, if y'all don't know who Quentin Biche is, he is one of the type of perfumers where every scent he has created that I know that I've smelled, I have loved. Right? I'm not sure how many Quentin Biche fragrances I love, but I know he has created, I want to say, half of the perfumes of Marley scents. Don't quote me. Um, and something else. He has done, let me see. Let me see. What scent did he created? Yes, he created perfumes, Demarly Delina. Um, he did Guidance 46. Oh, he did Good Girl. Hold on. Because maybe they just telling me shit. Let me see. Uh, what time was that? Let me see. All fragrances he done did. We gonna go over here and French because they gonna tell us um, what all he done created. I don't know why I thought he looked different than he looked in this picture. I don't know why. My man, he looked different. Okay, so yeah, he did the entire Delina series. Oh, he does do the Carolina Herrera's Good Girl and Bad Boy line. He does the Jean Paul Gaultier's La Belle and La Beau. Oh, he did Paco Rabanne's One in a Million. Okay. I know about Omar. She did some shit. What are there? Okay, he did Guidance and Guidance 46. I need to smell Guidance. He did something called Existence from Homage, something called Decision, something called Purpose, Purpose 50 Royal Trial. He did some shit for Arma. Hmm. Big key to success. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, he does things for Arabian brands. Okay. Hmm. Oh, he done did something for Balmain. Okay, let me see. Uh, he did Destined by Balmain, y'all. I knew it was the reason I liked that fragrance. Hell yeah. Um, what else he done did? Okay, for Barbados, he done did the Future's Memory Set. I want to smell it. And something called Suede Osmosis. Okay, so he did Bad Boy Extreme, and Bad Boy Golden Fantasy, Bad Boy Superstar. He did Passion for her. He did Good Girl. Ooh, Good Girl Blush. I think I like Good Girl Blush. He did Good Girl Blush Botastic Edition, the Collector's Edition, all these different editions, child. Okay, he did Good Girl Jasmine Absolute, Good Girl Midnight. Okay, oh, he did La Bamba. Okay, he got a nice little coin from Carolina Herrera. Mm-hmm. Oh, he did some Chloe fragrances. Okay, what you did for Chloe? Okay, he did Chloe Nomad. I have to get my notes on that. Nomad Absolute, the perfume. I gotta get my notes on that. He did Vanilla Planifolia for Chloe. I'm gonna have to get my notes on that. He did Fachy La Rose for Christian Louboutin. Is that the one everybody like that they saying might have a dupe for one of them Arabian brands? I'm gonna have to look into that. Oh, he did the one other perfume intense with Dolce & Gabbana. Okay, I'm gonna have to smell it. Hmm. He did the boy Imperial. Okay. Oh, he did a Estee Lauder Radiant Mirage. Okay. Hmm. Okay, he did some Ex Nole fragrances. I'm gonna have to get my nose on something. Oh, he did some Fendi fragrances. I don't hear nobody talk about Fendi fragrances for real, so I'm not sure. Well, he did a Gucci fragrance, but he did a men's. Okay, he did something for Hugo Boss. Okay. More Arabian stuff. Okay. He did the whole little Divine line from JPJ. I'm gonna have to JPG. I'm gonna have to look into that. The little Bell collection. Mm. Hmm. Okay, he making a good coin off of Jean Paul Gaultier. An old nasty piece of coin, honey. Oh, he done did some little top for fragrances. Oh, the little top for Tariq line. I think that's how you pronounce it. He did Tariq and the Tariq and Tess and the little top for Tariq Miss. He did that too. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to smell it. Okay then. Hmm. Whole time y'all be talking shit about the Arabian brands and shit. Whole time they be working with the perfumers that be making child. Yeah, but anyway, I wore that on the 18th because I got sidetracked, but I was still on point because this is a dupe of Umwaja's Guidance 46, which is a Quentin Beach scent. And baby, this, yeah, I understand why the girls were obsessed with Guidance 46. I don't know if she has the original Guidance on her website, Enchanted Essentials. I would look into that, but I know I like Guidance 46. I know I like that. And this is just a body mist. So I already know the actual perfume spray it is gonna eat down. Gonna eat down. I cannot wait. If y'all want to see my first impression of this, you can go to my Enchanted Essentials unboxing what you bought home first impression. But yeah, I wore that on the 18th. On the 19th, I just wore plain shea butter. And then on the did I wear just plain shea butter? Yeah, because that was a Sunday. That was the same. The 18th was a Saturday. The 19th was a Sunday. Yeah. July 20th, I wound up wearing my Jazar's Couture Amber Saffron. As y'all can see, it's only a little teeny bit in there, baby. Oh, I play some no games. Okay. I play some no games. Okay, this is my Jazar's Couture Amber Saffron. Okay, whipped body butter. Okay. I wound up pairing that with my Enchanted Essentials Pillow Talk, which is her version of YSL Lead. Okay. Why cooperate? Okay. Um, I can honestly say that when I first got this was very light. You know what I'm saying? But after wearing this, she has started to settle and get into her zhuzh. I like Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk is slowly becoming one of my favorite lead inspired versions. Okay. So I wore this on the 20th. And then on the 21st, because if y'all saw me do my first impression of this, I told y'all that even though this smelled like leaf, it was very much given a night in Paris. And then I went ahead and put them together. And it gave exactly what I knew I was going to give. It gave exactly what I knew it was going to give. And I was like, hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Because if you going to wear it, wear it. Okay? Get your lavender vanilla life. Pillow talk and a night in Paris. Okay? So we was pillow talking and a night in Paris and we was getting our life. I just want y'all to know that. Okay? I just want y'all to know that. Okay? I just want y'all to know that, okay? And then on the 22nd, I went in with my Jazar's Couture's Vanilla Clouds, and I went ahead and paired that with my Enchanted Essentials Mi Amor, which is her version of, what is it, Armani's Power of You. I believe that's what this is a dupe of, y'all. Um, I got this because Brittany from Faces by Brittany has talked about this fragrance. She has the original Power Fruit as well. But I was like, I don't know. I'd rather get an inspired version first. And if I like that, then we'll probably tiptoe over there to the original. Because, I'm one of those people. I do that I'll get the inspired version first, and then I'll get the original. This is a beautiful, fruity, like a beautiful fruity like vanilla like scent. I don't even know if there's vanilla in this. I think they have vanilla in this. Don't get me wrong, child. But I like this. It's a nice, beautiful, fruity, juicy situation, and it pairs so well with vanilla clouds. I love this so much. I love this so much. This like is so beautiful, so beautiful. I definitely got to get my nose on the original. So there will probably be a comparison. I don't even know if the Power Review has a travel spray. We got to look into that. Because you know sometimes companies don't be giving us travel sprays, and it just be like, bitch, I don't want to have to spend $100 some on this fragrance. Can I get a travel spray? Thank you. Can a bitch test it out? Thank you. Then on that was the 22nd. On the 23rd, I wore. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go to Ulta because I don't fool with Sephora. I don't fool with that Sephora. I got a Sephora account. I don't be fooling with her. But on the 23rd, I wore my Perfume Chick My Way Whipped Body Shade. But my Jazars Couture Candid Pear. And then I topped it off with my Enchanted Essentials Her Way Spray, which is her version of My Way from Armani. This is what I wore. Okay. Um, this went all over my body. This is empty. Baby, that is clean. That is clean. Okay? Clean. Clean, honey. Do y'all see? Y'all see the bottom of that bitch. Okay, that is clean. I played no games. Shout out to my niece because she did help me empty this. Okay. Yeah. Empty, honey. You can see through it. Y'all see? It's empty. Empty. But I put this all over my body, what was left of it. And then I put the Candid Pear on the crook of my elbows. And I think I put a little bit up in here in my décolletage area. And then I topped it off with Her Way body mist from Enchanted Essentials. And y'all, this is just so fucking beautiful. I do have an actual fragrance spray from Dossier. But I wanted to wear this. I wanted to wear this. And I'm so glad I did. Now, unfortunately, I don't know why. I think I might have got oil on this. Because this is like darker than it should be. And I don't know what oil spilled on this. But, yeah. But yeah, this eats down. This smells exactly like this and exactly like the Dossier version. I don't need the original My Way. Ever. Again. I don't need her. I never had her. But I don't need her. Okay? And of course I wore that again on the 24th because again, when I like a combination, we gotta run that whole back. And I had to run that back. Okay? I had to run that back. Run it back, turbo. I had to run that back. Okay? That's why it's empty, because I had to run it back for a second situation. Okay? Run that beat back, turbo. Okay? Then on the 25th, I wore my Jazars Couture Amber Saffron Body Whip Body Butter. Okay? And then I paired that with, what is it? I know it's in here. Wrong one. What is it, child? Oh, in my face. There's so much shit. Oh, so I haven't bought anything from this company in a while. But Scented Trail body oils. She has she does body oils, roll on, and she does shea butters. Um, she has like a bunch of different stuff. She has like Kayali scents. She has LV scents. Um, she has Jerjoff Italica. Her version of Jerjoff Italica is so beautiful, which I need to get another version of that. She has YSL scents. She has Gucci scents. Um, she has Creed scents. She has MFK scents. Um, who else does she have? She has a version of what's the company that did the Hufflepuff? You know, the little cupcake scents. She has a version of that. I just found my sample of that the other day when I was in here cleaning up and straightening out my trays that all my perfumes and stuff is in. And I was like, oh my god, I forgot I had an inspired version of Hufflepuff. What's the company that made it? They got canceled like a year or two ago because apparently people found out that the owner was a Trump supporter. They made the little cupcake perfume bottles. Uh, House of Siage. That's House of Siage. There, she has that. Um, who else? It's another company. Uh, they actually just follow me on Instagram, and I need to buy something. It's called Pretty Skin Society. They just follow me on Instagram. I haven't purchased anything from them. Um, it's another company. Uh, shit. Um, I just followed them. Uh, is it called Kayla Michelle Beauty? I think it's called. I just followed them. But I think she only has 2 cents. Their original cents. Um, but I don't know if her website is live or not. Because I know she was in the middle of getting all her products. Um, uh, her products too. Who else? Um, if y'all remember when I was, because I need to buy me some more sunglasses. No Tea All Shades is a black-owned sunglass website. I need to go and purchase me some more sunglasses. Um, if y'all want to get y'all some frames, support a black-owned company. Um, and they're affordable. The sunglasses at No Tea All Shades are affordable. Like, you're not gonna break the bank over there. You get you a couple pair of sunglasses and you're gonna be set. Um, I just would recommend getting a case to put them in and not just throwing them all willy nilly because, like me, you'll wind up breaking your shit. Who else? There's a jewel. I talked about them last time. I haven't ordered anything from them yet, but it's a jewelry company called 1980 something, 40 something, another. And I discovered them because of Tabitha Brown. Tabitha Brown. She also, well, she's not up and coming, but I feel like a lot of people don't talk about her fragrance company because she did come out with some perfume sprays. But I guess you wouldn't say she was up and coming because, but still, I don't feel like nobody talks about her. What's Shorty name? Would she be up and coming? Her name is she do the two scoops of hair. Her and she has a fragrance company. Um, and somebody else. Oh, Pink Mahogany. I was just talking about this last night. It's a company called Pink Mahogany. Um, I definitely want to purchase stuff from them. I don't know what I want. It's the crazy part. I believe she has a discovery set. I'm gonna have to go on her website and check. It's another fragrance company I follow. It's called, and they create original scents over at Pink Mahogany. Um, what's the name of this damn company? I just started following them a couple months ago. I think it's called LV. It's ELLEVIE or VIALV company, and I believe they do original scents over there too. She has perfume sprays and body butters as well. Um, it's somebody else. Um, oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. Uncover Beauty. I feel like nobody talks about them a lot. And I just like the owner. She just started like posting her own content herself, but I feel like nobody talks about her a lot. Like I don't see a lot of Uncovered Beauty reviews and stuff like that. I don't see a lot of her reviews. Like I know there are influencers who I know I think she sends stuff to, or they may purchase her stuff like Nay, the content creator who does like makeup and fragrance, and she has albinism. Um, I feel like it's somebody else. I follow this girl. She has a t-shirt company, um, but I didn't think of the name of it. I can't think of the name of her damn company. To save my life. Um, is it her? Um, no, no, it's oh my god. Instagram is on this phone, not on this phone. Um, that's the bad part when I don't have Instagram installed on both my phones. Um, it starts with a K. It's like Khmer, something or another. I'll put it in the comments when I think of it. Cause what caught my attention about her shirt was she had like this '90s, early 2000s inspired shirt, and it was so cute. That's what caught my attention to follow her. Um, there's actually this lady I just started following. She always promoting black owned businesses. Um, and it be businesses I've never heard of. Oh my god. It's somebody she does jewelry. Um I feel like her company is called Shop Chantal. I don't know if y'all ever seen her, but she's normally online like responding to people who get mad that, She says that her jewelry is for black women. She never said it was only for black women, but apparently that's what racist white women hear. And then they get mad and they want to use her content to rage bait racist other racist people. But her is Shop Chantal. I'm pretty sure y'all see her. She's this beautiful woman who's bald headed and she have the big hoop the big earrings that have like the fist or the shape of Africa on there. Um, I love her jewelry. I need to buy me some because it eats down. Um, it's this girl I just seen. She had the pink versions of the black American flag. They were so cute. The necklaces, because Mana Leo did the Swally song, which was so damn cute. I want one of those necklaces. And she does bracelets too, and I think she does pins as well. Um, it's another company I follow. I'm trying to think. Um, oh, it's a black-owned purse company I just started following called Blake. Um, Blake and Co. She was at one point selling Birkin and Kelly inspired bags, but then I think Hermes has sent her a cease and desist, so she had to stop selling those. So now she's selling these Chanel or Chanelica Benecourt inspired handbags. Um, it's called Blake and Co. But of course, I discovered her because of her Birkin inspired handbag. She had to stop selling. Because Hermes was like, a skirt, bitch. I think not. Find you somebody else to play with. One thing about Hermes, they do not play that shit. I can tell you right now, Hermes and Chanel, they do not play. Louis Vuitton and Gucci, they let people play in their face all day. But Hermes and Chanel, they don't play that shit. They say, bitch, find y'all something safe to do. I have inspired versions of that shit. Um, but they be like, bitch, find you somebody else to play with. They be like, oh, you something safe to do. Playing with our shit ain't for you. Somebody else. I gotta find a lady who has an entire account dedicated to black-owned companies. I gotta find the post, and I'll probably link her down in my comments, and because she got all of the black-owned companies over there. But yeah, China got sidetracked. What was I telling y'all about? Oh, the 25th of July, I wore. We got sidetracked, y'all. My Jazars Couture Amber Saffron whipped body butter, and I paired it with my Chase scent oil. And I feel like don't nobody really be talking about Chase for real neither. Um, I wore my Chase scent oils version of Cream Carmina, and I paired that with Late Night Talks from Enchanted Essentials. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. This is inspired by Mind Games. Jador. I don't know how to pronounce the name of that fragrance, but let me tell y'all something. This is sexy. Okay. Um, this is a beautiful unisex set. Like I could wear, my man could wear, you could wear, your man could wear. If you somebody who identify with masculinity, you could wear. If you somebody who identify with femininity, you could wear, baby. It's your prerogative, Bobby Brown. But I would recommend getting you some 540. Mm-hmm. Or 540S and Creed Carmina esque vibes, okay? And pair them together. You're welcome. Okay? And the reason I paired these together is because I didn't know what to wear with this. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I was a little scared because I was like, what am I gonna wear with this? Like, I wanna layer this. Like, what should I layer this with? Like, I don't even know. So then I asked Gemini, like, what will go good with my game should do? And Gemini was like, girl, you can wear it with 540. And then as I was smelling it, I was like, I feel like I could wear Carmina with this. Like, the more I smelled it, the more I was like, I could pair this with Carmina. And then I had asked Gemini, and Gemini was like, hell yeah, you can wear 540 Jadot and Carmina together. And that's what I did. And baby, I smelled so good. So, I put this all over my body. Okay. I sprayed this only in the crook of my elbows. And then I sprayed this here. All up in here. Okay. And I think I sprayed this on them. Did y'all see me hit myself? And I sprayed this on the back of my knees. On the back of my knees. On the back of my knees. And it smells so good together. So good. So if you got Creed Carmina 540 and My Games Jadu or Enchanted Citrus version, late night talks. I don't know why I don't pronounce the S. I'm black. It's always an S on the word. Pair them together, okay? Then the 26th. So I forgot this one. I'm not freaking straight. Now this is a brand new bottle, okay? This is a brand new bottle. But on the 26th, I wore Vanilla Cashmere, my old bottle. This is my new bottle. Vanilla Cashmere. Okay, I had wore that. hmm Now the other one I had made the makeshift bottle where I had to put the top from my body wash on here. Now this is the lotion. I just want to make sure y'all do say body lotion, so y'all not confused. I think I'm showing y'all body wash. But I wore Vanilla Cashmere, the 26 by herself. Okay, I had to put her on because I just felt like I just wanted to smell Vanilla Cashmere by herself. But then on the 27th, I was like, let me hit her with a little perfume. So I did want to wear Italy or Etale. I don't know how they pronounce this. French Vanilla Intense, which is their version of Kayali's Vanilla 28, and I wound up pairing them together. And when I wore these two together, I had a coworker tell me I smelled like shea butter. Um, you know, when you think of a black woman, you think of shea butter, you think of cocoa butter, you think of smelling like vanilla and delicious. And so this was the combination I wore. Okay. Y'all know that I did a review on this because they sent it to me. I had signed up to get, a cent to review for free. And so they sent it to me and I did my review. And I like this. I did as like this. Like, this is so cute. And I forgot how much I liked it, Vanilla 28 from Kayali, because I had a dupe of it from Scented Trail. And I had used it all up and I ain't never repurchased it. I could say, wow, even though I think a lot of people think Viva Vanilla from Bath and Body Works is a dupe of Vanilla 28 from Kayali, it's not. That perfume smells like Vanilla Vice from Sniff because that fragrance is a lot more smoky than this. It's a lot like it's reminiscent, but Viva Vanilla from Bath and Body Works is a whole lot more smokier than Kayali Vanilla 28. So just so we know, it's a little more smoky, but this is what I wore. Okay, that is what I had on children. And it smells so good, y'all. Like I smelled so good. Okay, and then on the 28th, okay, I wore. What did I wear? What is it? I wore Vanilla Clouds from Jazar's Couture, and I paired that with Meg Thee Stallion's Hot Girl Summer. Okay, and y'all, let me tell y'all something. Okay. let's get everything over here so we can talk about Meg and then real quick. Let me tell y'all something. Meg Thee Stallion, Meg and Pete. Okay, this fragrance is a beautiful girly summer fragrance. Like, if there was only one way to describe Hot Girl Summer, it would be girly, summery. Like, it's just so stinking cute. Now when I initially smelled this in Ulta, it was kind of reminiscent of Love Spell and Perry Glass from Victoria's Secret. Um, and even on my skin, it kind of still gave that vibe. And then, of course, when I paired it with Vanilla Clouds from Jazar's Couture, it was like this beautiful vanilla. Cause what are the notes to this? Oh, it's on the bottle. Orchid, vetiver. Oh, is it orchid and vetiver? Is it the only notes in you? I feel like it's more notes. Hold on. You got my notes. Let's see. I'm on practical. Hold on. Bear with me. Because what's the notes today? Hold on, chicken. Okay, it's coconut milk, orchid, and vetiver. But I don't see coconut milk on here. They just put orchid and vetiver on the bottle. But yeah, like it's cute. It's summery, gives vanilla vibes. Like, she cute. She eats. Like, I like her. Like this scent, if I'm being honest, this is for the girls who, like I said, they like Victoria's Secret, but they wanted something that gave, like, I'm grown a little bit. Like, that's what Hot Girl Summer gives. Because Meg Thee Stallion, not what? That girl not 30 yet. Is she 30? I know I'm older than Meg Thee Stallion. But yeah, this like a cute, like, fun, I'm out enjoying myself. We outside vibe. Like, Hot Girl Summer. Like, that's what this gives. It's like I'm outside, I'm young, I'm fun, I'm enjoying myself. We not taking life serious. That's what Hot Girl Summer gives. So, yeah. If you want something that gives, I'm serious, like I got a real serious, like my job serious, this is not the same for you. This is outside vacation. I don't have no responsibilities. I just want to drink tequila and twerk. That's what Hot Girl Summer gives. That's the vibe. Like, I want to drink and shake ass. That's what that gives. It's a cute summer scent. Like, this is something you wear in the summertime where you're not even trying to wear nothing too heavy. Like, this is not even a heavy scent. I'm not saying that it don't last long, because on me it did. I don't know about everybody else, but on me, she was projected. I smell her all day. I think towards the end of the day, she started giving a little skin scent, and so all I smelled was like the vanilla vibes of, how they mesh well together. But it gave off. Y'all know that my video something on fall. It gave off a nice, like, floral vanilla vibe. But this is not meant to be taken serious. If I could give y'all a now I wore it, here's the vibe review of it. Yeah. Hot Girl Summer not supposed to be taken serious at all. Don't take her serious. Don't do that. And then The 29th, I went ahead and spun the block back on Strawberry Flirt and Destined by Balmain. I went ahead and spun the block on them again because I really like the way this smelled. I was like, yes, I need that in my life. Give that to me again. I used all three. Okay. Went ahead and spun the block like that. I was like, hell to the good. That gave. And then again, I wore it again on the 30th. And then the last day of July. Is this the right one? Yes. I wore my Gisar's Couture main character body oil and I paired it with my Chase It Oils Beyonce Say Noir. And y'all, this thing down. I have to get me a bigger version of this. I have to get me a bigger version of this. Now, what I will say, now that I have worn Say Noir with two rose scents, I worn it with Covered in Roses and I worn it with main character. Shout out to Lauren from Lo So Natural. She recommended wearing it with Delina. Covered in Roses is a Delina inspired scent. This of course is inspired by Say Noir. Um the notes to Say Noir, right? Tell y'all the notes to that. Tell y'all the notes to Say Noir. Excuse me. You got honey, clementine, jasmine, sambac, rose, amber, and myrrh. So this is a beautiful, you know, clementine is citrus. You got the honey, so it's like a sweet lemon, woody rose scent, right? On me, it's a citrus rose scent, like a sweet citrus. Would clementine be considered a citrus? Who knows? But when I pair it with another rose scent, right? It pulls the rose, and the rose stands out, but this still gives off that sweet, citrusy honey scent with like a base of oud because of the myrrh in this. And this also has vetiver, white musk, and cedar in this. And these mesh well together because this has orange in it. It has Brazilian orange and orange blossom, right? They pair so well together. So well together. I know I saw, who was it? Daniel Renee say that the first time he smelled the original, I don't know what the original Saint Noir smells like. But when he smelled the original Saint Noir, he said it gave off Delina. This smells nothing like Delina. I don't know if when Beyonce created Saint Noir, she had Delina in mind because again, this does have a rose note. And it has jasmine, sambac, and things of that nature. But this is an original scent that I can honestly say hands down I love. I love and adore Say Noir. And again, I don't know what the original smells like. I just know what this inspired version smells like. And I love this. Now, there is a very high expectation because of this inspired version. Which means that if I smell the original Say Noir, there's a possibility I'm going to be disappointed that that smells nothing like this. And that's going to piss me off. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to continue to buy this. That just means I'm mad. So I do want to smell the original Saint Noir. And I know, I think on Alta's app, I don't know if it's still up there, there is like the little dabbers of Saint Noir and Saint Lumiere. Because I also want to smell Saint Lumiere because the version of Saint Lumiere that I have from Chase It Oils smells like Balaya. And I need to know if Beyonce really did do some people shit. I need to know, like, Beyonce, did you went ahead and you was inspired, sis, and you was over there? I need to know. But this Say Noir by Beyonce via Chasing Oils, hands down my favorite version. Hands down my favorite version. And I'm gonna be biased as hell. I'm gonna be very biased, okay? And I might be knucking and bucking if Beyonce shit don't smell like that. I'm just, if the original don't smell like what Chase gave me, I'm gonna be so hurt. So hurt. And I'm gonna have to buy backups of Chase's version. But Chase is normally like, I can honestly say Chase's versions of things is normally like damn near like that close. Like spot on, but you know, nothing is one of one. We've talked about this. But cause Chase's version of Chloe by Chloe, that bitch, that hit. That hit. Okay, because I smelled the original Chloe from my cousin. And I can honestly say that was probably one of the first perfumes where I smelled the original version before I smelled an inspired version. And I had to go get the inspired version. I smelled Chloe from my cousin. The original Chloe by Chloe perfume. And then I went and got the inspired version from Chase. And that bitch was like that close. I mean, I don't want to say it was spot on, but it was. Like, spot the fuck on. Chase's Carmina is another one that's spot on because I smelled the original Carmina and then I got Chase's version. I was like, hell yeah. 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 Chase's Delina. Did I get Delina from Chase? I don't know. No? Maybe? I don't remember. Um, I'm trying to remember what fragrances I know I've smelled the original that I got from. Chase's version of 540 Extract is probably one of my favorite versions. Next to Jazar's Couture. Um, that one right there, yeah. Um, Chase's version of Must 12, yeah. Chase's version of, and something else Chase had a version of that I really like. Was it Gentle Fluid? Did I get Gentle Fluid go from Chase? No. 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 Oh, Chase's version of Yara. Technically, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I prefer Chase's version of Yara over the original Yara. I ain't gonna hold you. I prefer Chase's version of Yara. I'm biased. I like Chase's version. Mind you, I think I got Chase's version of Yara after I already bought the roll-on of the original Yara. And I was like, I like this better. And that's kind of like a rarity for me where I prefer an inspired version over the original. Like I can honestly say when it comes to Delina, my favorite version of Delina is actually a tie between Julianne's perfumes, Signature body oil, and the perfume chick. Like it's a tie. The original Delina. The original Delina. I prefer their versions over the original Delina. When it comes to Delina exclusive, I've never smelled Delina exclusive, but I know I like what Brown Sugar Baby did with Rich Auntie. Um, Julianne's Perfumes version is nice. Um, I have not smelled the original Delina La Rose, but I know I like Julianne Perfumes version of Delina La Rose. Um, so if I was to smell the original, I'd be very biased. MFK. Yeah, MFK. So, Gentle Fluidity Gold. The first time I actually smelled that, I actually got Gentle Fluidity Gold 540 and Extract. I had ordered the sample pack of that from MFK's website, and then I smelled Julianne's Perfumes version of Gentle Fluidity Gold. Julianne's Perfumes has probably hands down my favorite version of Gentle Fluidity Gold, with Cinder Trail coming in second, Chase and Jazar's Couture are tied for third place. But Julianne's Perfumes has my favorite version of Gentle Fluidity Gold. Actually, I know. I would say Gentle Fluidity Gold, my favorite inspired versions, actually would be a tie between Julianne's Perfumes and Cinder Trail because I like wearing them together. And I have gotten many a compliments wearing my Julianne's Perfumes Liquid Gold perfume spray and my Scented Trails Trail to Prosperity or of Prosperity whipped body shea butter of that. Like wearing them together, I've got my best compliments. They went so well together. Um Leave. So Leave is a scent. Like I already know the original Leave Intense. I know what that smells like. Um, and like I know damn near almost every flanker of Leave smells like, except for Vanilla Couture, the Plantain, La Perfume, and I think it's another one. It's like four versions of Leave I have not smelled. Like three or four versions of Leave, I have no clue what they smell like. But out of the original and the Intense and the Flowers and Flames version, those three, I could say my favorite version of the original lead. This might sound crazy, but it's not actually a dupe of it. It's an interpretation of it. And I can honestly say my favorite version of that is A Night in Paris. This is probably my favorite interpretation of what lead would smell like because I've said it again, it's not heavy with like the lavender. It's like this is like beautifully blended where every note is doing what it's supposed to do. My favorite version. Second place would be of Lead, the original Lead would be Scented Trails version. Which I think is called Boss Lady. Don't quote me. Check the website. ScentedTrailBodyOils.com. Check the website. They will be tied for like, and then in second place of the original lead will be Pillow Talk by Enchanted Essentials. Um, that's for the original lead. Um, the intense version of lead, I would have to say my favorite version of the intense version of lead. First place will be Scented Trail Body Oils version. Then it would be Brown Sugar Babes version. And then Jazar's Couture's version. In order of the intense version. Um, as far as Flowers and Flames will go, I prefer Scented Trail's version over the original because I have smelled the original. I prefer Scented Trail's version of Flowers and Flames over the original YSLD. Again, I have not smelled La Perfume or La Plantain or none of the other versions. I don't like the berry version. I'll tell y'all that now. I've actually smelled the original berry version of leave. I smelled that shit in the store, I think for my birthday. And it literally just smelled like leave with like a splash of raspberry. Like a splash. Like it was like you took leave and put it on, and then you found whatever little raspberry, like single note raspberry, and went out the door. That's literally what that is. You don't need that shit. Um, I know I have a sample that I got from YSL when they have the shit on your screen and you can sign up for it, of the Lanou version. The one that was like oil based. That was cute, but that you don't need that. It was cute. You don't fucking need that. You don't fucking need that. You don't need that shit. As far as 540 goes, that's tricky. Cause y'all know it's 540 and it's the extract version, and everybody has done a version of 540. So for me, it's categories, right? So if we talk about my favorite version of 540, Jazar's Couture's Amber Saffron. My favorite version of extract would be Chase Scent Oil's version. That would be my favorite. Um, the one version I felt like, I don't even know if it was supposed to be also Bath and Body Works' First Sight. I believe that is their version of the extract as well, and that's one of my favorite versions of the extract version. Extract. Y'all know what I'm saying. Um, oh, back to leave. Flowers, free as a flower from Bath and Body Works, and what was it called? Their first version they did of leave. It was called Fairy Tale. That they kind of like tagged from Bath and Body Works as a favorite. Um, but yeah. Oh, and Julianne's Perfumes has a version of 540 that I like too. It's called Aurora, the original. Yeah, I like that. Um, Valaya. I don't know what the original Valaya smells like, but I could honestly say every inspired version of the Valaya I've had, I loved. Um, I don't even think I had one version I like over the other. To be honest, I don't. I don't think there's one version of Valaya I like over the other. I like all of them equally. And until I smell the original Valaya, it's like equal footing for all the Valaya dupes that I've smelled or that I own, if that makes sense. It's kind of equal. Um, when it comes to Kayali's gelato, pistachio gelato, I prefer Sand and Fog's version. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I prefer Sand and Fog's version. I've smelled the original. I prefer Sand and Fog's version. I've had a second would be Cindertrail's version, which is called Let Me Be Your Dessert, I think, or something. That would come second, but I love Sand and Fog's version of Kayali's pistachio gelato. Um, Kayali's Vanilla 28. That's hard because I've only smelled two versions of that. Or two and a half, because everybody believes Vanilla Vice from Bath and Body Works is a dupe of that. But um, I would have to say the version I think I do like would be this version, because I feel like this is nice. So yeah, so this would be the version I like. But I haven't smelled a lot of Vanilla 28 because I don't even think I was really into that fragrance like that. I don't know. And I'm a vanilla lover, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, the Wedding Silk Santal. Have I even smelled the original of that? No. But I know Jazar's Couture version is my favorite. Um, I I know that's my favorite. I'm gonna hold it. And the what is it? The Velvet Wedding. I love if I got that version from Jazar's Couture. Okay. Um, Must 12. The only version of that I've smelled is Tracy's version. I have smelled the original. I actually did a comparison video during Vlogmas. If y'all want to go and look at that video. Um, and I actually told y'all like the differences between the dupe and the original. If y'all want to see live of that. Um, I'm trying to think. Oh, Burberry Goddess. I have not got it. Yeah. No, Burberry Her, not Goddess. I actually don't like Burberry Goddess. Um, I don't like that scent. Burberry Her. I would say my favorite version of that. It is a tie between Bath and Body Works' version, which is our Couture did. My favorite version of the Intense is Jazar's Couture version. Um, I haven't smelled too many different versions. Oh my, what is it? Y'all know I used to have a love hate relationship with Black Opium from YSL, and the hate is I don't like the original YSL. I mean Opium. I like all the dupes. And my favorite version of Black Opium is from Bath and Body Works. Yeah. And Nashay or Nashai's version, which is 100 Solid Ways. Because I don't care what nobody say. 100 Solid Ways from Nashay or Nashai is their version of Black Opium from YSL. Argue with your mom, no argue with me. I'm just telling y'all what I smell with my nose. Brown Sugar Babe has a nice version of 100 Solid Ways. It's called Hush. That was the first time I smelled that, and I immediately thought of Black Opium. I was like, this smells like something I've smelled before. What else? I think that's it that I know of. Oh, I prefer every dupe of my way versus the original. Yeah, yeah. I prefer the dupes of my way versus the original. Um, Even though I've smelled La Vies Belle Elixir, the original, because I wound up getting a sample of it to review, it's somewhere on here, and just my 2 cents. Chase's version of that, yeah, I fucks with, which I need to order a full bottle of that. Chase's version of La Vies Belle Elixir, 8 down. Um, and there's something else. Donna Point and Roma, I don't think I've ever smelled the original of that. I don't think I've ever smelled the original of that fragrance. I know that purple version, that shit stink. That smells like cough medicine. I don't like that. That smells like Robitussin. And purple, my favorite color, and I just knew I was gonna like that. Y'all know how bad I was. I smelled that shit in that store, and it smelled like cough medicine. I was mad. Do you hear me? Mad. Capital M-A-D, honey. Mad. One of my favorite purple fragrances is Gucci's Gorgeous Magnolia. I love the fuck out of that fragrance. Chase has an inspired version of that I might get. I still have that fragrance, my original. I try not to use it. I haven't worn it since. I still got fragrance in there. I think I've been holding on to it because I was supposed to been buy Chase's version and do a comparison video. Be on the lookout for that eventually. I don't like that pink one from the Gucci Gorgeous line. I'm not too fond of that blue green one either. The yellow one I smelled beautiful. The intense version I smelled beautiful, and that orange one they just came out, which is the intense version of the yellow one. I also like that. Um, what else? Oh, speaking of, before I get out of here, they got some fragrances coming out, y'all. They got fragrances coming out. We need to talk about. It's some fragrances they releasing, child. We gotta talk about. Sol de Janeiro is coming out with intense versions of some of their fragrances. I think they're coming out with an intense version of 59, which is the purple one, and something else. I definitely want to smell that. I smell 91. I think I told y'all this. I don't remember if I told y'all. But I like 91 by Sol de Janeiro. Um, Whichever one Brown Sugar Babe had a inspired version of, I didn't like that. That smelled like popcorn to me. I didn't like that. It smelled like caramel popcorn. Baby, I don't want to walk around smelling like caramel popcorn. No, thank you. Fragrance I seen coming out. I know I should have wrote this list down of people who had fragrances coming out that I wanted to talk about. Oh, I believe Ariana Grande is releasing all of her Love Note fragrances in the United States. I know it's one of my smell that she had originally released over here in the United States that stank. I don't remember which one that is, but I didn't like that one. Oh, Prada Paradox, I think is coming out with another fragrance. I definitely want to smell that. I seen a video on Instagram. I don't know how recent that is. I know if the fragrance already came out or it's about to come out, but I definitely want to smell that. Um, Kiali came out with a new scent called something bougie kitty cat or something another. I know what's her name. You know, Duran. Cersei. We talking about her a lot. She was a part of the campaign for that. I think my only problem with a lot of the new Kayali fragrances is these names be doing too much for me. I don't be liking all that. Somebody I seen, it was a whole list of fragrances I seen coming out and I was excited about, and now I don't remember because y'all know everybody come out with a body spray now. Oh, Valentino came out with some new perfume that I wanna smell. Oh, Brown Girl Jane, that's what it was. Brown Girl Jane and Barbie partnered together and they're coming out with a fragrance collab called Halo. And I wanna smell it. I've never smelled anything from Brown Girl Jane. Um but I definitely want to smell that. I want to get my nose on that one. That one has me the most intrigued. What is it? Forever Mood. Y'all know the Jack Yada company. They just came out with a new fragrance. I forgot the name of it. Um, I'm undecided if I ever truly want to smell a Forever Mood fragrance. Excuse me. I know Sand and Fall just duped one of her fragrances, and I think I want to smell that first. I think I want to smell Sand and Fall's version first, and then smell whatever it is that Jackie originally came up with, and see which one I like better. Y'all know I'm a little petty when it comes to that lady. It ain't no beef for real. I just eh. eh. Um. Well, somebody else came out with fragrance, y'all. I'm trying to think. I don't really care for Ice Spice, so her collaboration, I think she did with Revlon. She can keep it to herself. I don't want no parts of it. Oh, apparently Britney Spears, y'all know the company that uses Britney Spears' name. They supposed to be coming out with a new Britney Spears fantasy fragrance. I think I want to smell it. I just need to know if Britney gonna get her money. Cause if Britney get the money, I'll buy it. But if Britney not getting the money, fuck y'all. Um, what else? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Oh, the Fumi Monet fragrances. I definitely want to smell it whenever they come back in stock. I definitely want to smell those. I want to get my nose on those. Um. What's the company name? Brooklyn. Is it Brooklyn Ellis? They came out with a scent called Plum something. I want to get. It's not called Plum something. It's called Plum. I can't think of it. I just know it got plum in it. I want to smell it, and I think they came out with something called rice. They got this thing about rice because I think there are a couple fragrances that got rice in the title. I definitely want to smell that. Um, something else. Oh, Billie Eilish came out with an intense version of the original Eilish fragrance. I don't know. I do not know. I know the Your Turn collection, the first one and the second one, I like them. I didn't care for the original Alice, and that damn show wasn't fond of the other two. She could have kept all this shit to herself. Again, y'all already know. No. Um, I feel like it's something else. Somebody else came out with it. I can't think. I don't know. It's so much. Like every time you turn around, somebody putting out a new fragrance. Um, and y'all know YSL gonna beat us over the head with the lead line. Like, bitch, that's their cash cow, and they gonna milk a dead horse. Okay, I know that's two different animals, a cow and a horse. But bitch, they gonna get every last dime, penny, cent, nickel, quarter out that hole. Okay, cause I don't even think they are even producing any more of that opium collection. Has YSL came out with another opium perfume? Do y'all know? Um, cause I feel like they was just like, we don't give a fuck. Y'all like this lead. We gonna give you 15 different leads, bitch. Take it or leave it. I just and I mean shit. It worked for Elizabeth Taylor, okay? Yeah, like I feel like they just said fuck black opium. I think the last black opium I think they came out with was one that had like a pink tint to the bottle. I think that was the last one I remember, or something that had a cherry or something to it. Um, Now that I think about it, I think somebody was releasing. Yeah, it had like a cherry note. Yeah. Other than that, I feel like YSL don't give a shit. And I feel like cherry is now the note of the season, cause y'all know strawberry had its turn, rose had its turn, raspberry had a nice little jam. Now we over here on cherry. I feel like everybody adding cherry to they scents. Um, because pistachio had its turn. Certain fragrances don't need pistachio because I told you, and passion fruit. Yup, cherry and passion fruit. Um, Pistachio didn't need to be in everything because I smelled that one product Paradox scent, and that shit smelled like feet to me when I was in Alton. That shit smelled like feet. Um, that was a no bueno for me. And watermelon. I feel like watermelon, cherry, passion fruit, they all having a moment right now. They all having a moment. Everybody slowly pulling away from the scents they were slowly bopping us over the head with for a minute. Um, but Lord, did this get brighter? I feel like that got brighter. Like I feel like that damn light got bright. Um, who else? I'm trying to think. And peach. I know at one point everybody was putting peaches and shit. Um, I feel like peach low key still having its moment. I feel like peach still having its moments. Um, I feel like peach is still having its moments. And marshmallow. I feel like peach and marshmallow is still having their moments. Uh, Vanilla ain't never going nowhere. If you think it is, you're sadly mistaken. As a vanilla lover, my girl Vanilla ain't never going nowhere. I just want y'all to know that. She in everything, everywhere, all the time. She ain't never going nowhere. When it's done right, oh my god. Um, Sometimes it's not, and it just be like, ooh, you could have kept this to yourself. Thank you. Oh, it's a rumor that Bath and Body Works going to be giving us a new everyday luxuries line. Y'all know they like to release like 3 to 4 fragrances at a time. Y'all know fall is coming, so um, we're gonna be getting some new stuff. Apparently, they gonna make sure it lasts long, but they don't really need to do that because, to be honest with you, every one of the everyday luxury scents that I have purchased, I smell them throughout my day. So I don't need no beast mode headache inducer. All I need for them to do is bring back Mediterranean Mirage, Inner Angel, and whatever their version of Good Girl they had. I need that one. Y'all can bring back that Black Opium one, cause I liked it, that midnight, whatever it was called. Bring that back. Um, y'all can make Strawberry Flirt a part of your the permanent everyday luxury line. Thank you very much. They also did a version of Love Don't Be Shy, and that was nice too. Not enough for me to buy it, but it was nice. Um, I believe at some point you kind of get tired of a certain scent, and even though like I loved it, love, what? I loved it, love, don't be shy. I didn't get tired of it. It just like, okay, that was nice. It was kind of like, yeah, that was nice. Okay. I don't dislike it, and I don't overly love it. It was just like, yeah, fucks with it. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, that's just how I feel about love, don't be shy. But I also feel like it was one of them scents where everybody kind of wore it out. So after a while, you gotta be like, I don't want to be one of the people that wear you out. And I kind of felt like that a while with like Delina and 540, and even Ginger Fluid to Go. I had to set it down a little bit. Just let me give you a little breaky break. And I feel like that's how I feel about Love Don't Be Shy. I gave it a nice little breaky break. I might break it back. I might bring it back this fall. Break it back. Break it back. Um, I'm trying to think. Is there any scents I really want? Like, I'm excited. Like, I need it. Probably that brown girl Jane and Barbie collection. I really want to smell that. I really want to smell that. I think that's to say I really want to get my nose on. Other than that, I think that's probably the only scent like I really want to smell. Um, no, somebody doing it's a scent that got vanilla or something in it. Is it Brooklyn Ellis? I think they're coming out with something called something cloud. I think I want to smell that. I think I want to smell that. They got it's the Brooklyn Ellis. They got one called caramel something another. I want to smell that because I love me a nice caramel note. Y'all know this. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't own a lot of caramel scented fragrances, but all of my favorite caramel scented note fragrances have all come from Desires Couture. I just want y'all to know. So there's that. Cause I haven't smelled any like I feel like not a lot of people do caramel notes, right? Like same for vanilla. I feel like vanilla is also another one where not everybody gets it right. Not everybody gets it right. Like, cause y'all know this has caramel in it, right? And I feel like when people think of like a caramel, I feel like they're thinking of this versus what Keisha did with her caramel fragrances. Right, with this, you smell the caramel, but the vanilla is kind of like the star of this. Versus like what Keisha does, where like the vanilla and the caramel, but you smell the caramel. Like you know it's in there. It's like juicy. You smell that caramel. You know it's there. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Um, but yeah, I'm getting ready to go. I'm getting ready to go. And I think that's probably the problem. Sometimes it can get burnt. And I think that's why I don't like whatever that fragrance Brown Sugar Babe did a dupe of. Because it smelled like caramel popcorn, and that the way that smell does get a little burnt. And I think that's why I don't like that. Because I think whatever the perfume is that they were doing a dupe of, I think it had caramel in it, and I didn't care for that. And I think that's probably what it is, and why I don't like it. I think it's one of the Sol de Janeiro's. I think it's 71. 71. I think Brown Sugar Bay has a version of Sol de Janeiro 71, and I don't like it. I don't know if they still got it on their website or not, but I know I don't like their version. I have not smelled the original. I just know I don't like Brown Sugar Babe's version. Other than that, that's it. That's all, y'all. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I need to tell y'all? Oh, I haven't said this in forever, but fragrance is subjective, right? Right? What you smell is what you smell. What I smell is what I smell. Um, Not everybody technically smells the same thing. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Sometimes you'll smell a note that I won't smell, and vice versa. Um, you layer however you choose. Okay, my limit It's like 5. If you choose to go over that limit, that's your prerogative, Bobby Brown. Okay, that's it. That's all, honey. I'm a 3 to 5 girl when it comes to my layering. That's just it. We got lotion, oil, perfume, body butters, creams, lotions, potions. Excuse me. We're gonna do too much. We're not gonna do a lot. That's just my prerogative. Um, I do maybe 2 perfumes max. It's rare if I spray 3 perfumes on me, because girl, where we going? What we doing? What's happening? um. Oh, and something I seen on Threads that I really wanted to say. Um, it's about the size of your collection, because I know everybody wants to have big collections, right? And I think it's because everybody's basing their collections or even like their displays off of like the fragrance influencers and how they have the shelves and all of that and shit like that. And y'all need to understand something very important. The majority of the fragrance you see on their shelves is shit that was sent to them in PR. I'm not being a hater. I'm not being shady. I'm just being honest with y'all. I would say maybe probably a good 85 to 92% of their collection is shit that was gifted to them. Right? I'm not saying they're not buying it, because they'll probably go and get them like a backup bottle or two or whatever. But the majority of the shit that's in their collection is things that's been gifted to them over time. Right? To where they'll be online talking about, oh my God, um, they'll be online like, oh my God, my bottle empty. Whoever so and so owner send me one. Or oh my God, like, and then the owner of the company will be in the comments like, I got you. And then next thing you know, they're getting a big ass PR package of like 2 bottles or some shit like that sent to them. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe the first bottle or two sent to them is from the company, or the first 2 bottles in their collection is from the company, and then they went and purchased probably the other 3 backup. But don't be trying to compete with the influencers. The majority of their collections is shit that's been gifted to them, right? FOMO. I've talked about this here before. FOMO is the fear of missing out. And in the beginning of, not even my fragrance journey, but my, like, when I was buying my like designer inspired handbags, I was on FOMO bag. Like, I needed this bag because everybody was talking about that bag. And then eventually you start to realize, am I wasting my money? The answer is always going to be yes. So, as somebody who had to learn, you have to be smarter with your choices. You have to make sure you are making informed decisions and not impulsive ones. You are making sure that you are looking at every angle of why you need this before you buy it. Right? And that's why it's important that before you go out there and just blind buy and spend your money because you want some FOMO high, you need to make sure you watch every review. The good, the bad, the ugly, the indifference. When it comes to anything. Not just the shit that influencers are telling you. But thanks for people who have said, you know what? I saw about 5 or 6 reviews, whatever, and I decided to go out there and buy this fragrance for myself. To smell it. And I needed to know if this was worth it, right? Now, I've noticed that there are some content creators who are starting to do reviews without actually spending their money. If the company's not sending them the product, they'll go in store and they'll smell the product like a Sephora, Ulta, a Bath and Body Works, and then they'll smell the scent and then they'll give you a review and tell you why they don't like it, right? Now, don't get me wrong, that's informative because they've gotten their nose on it. But the same way they went in the store and smelled it, you can do that too, right? Right? I'm just saying. So it be shit like that. It'd be like, well, bitch, I can go to the store and do that too. You know what I'm saying? I can see like if how do I say this? And this needs to make sense. Um, I don't, I don't mind a review or a video if you got sent the product before the release date, right? Because now you're giving me an exclusive review prior to the release, and you're letting me know whether or not when this does come out, why I should go smell it, right? That's different than them walking into the store and smelling the shit and telling you why you shouldn't waste your money. Well, you didn't spend no money neither, so the same shit you doing, I could go do. Right? And yes, I have gone into the store and I have smelt it. I don't never tell y'all don't waste y'all money. I just simply tell y'all why I don't like the shit. I don't never tell you nothing about not spending your money. Case in point, I told y'all I smelled that purple Donna bought a rum and that shit smelled like cough medicine to me. I never said not to spend your money. I just said I didn't like it because it smelled like cough medicine. I told y'all I smelled that one product Paradox scent. I think it's the Virtual Flower. Whichever one got the pistachio note in it. That smell like corn chips and feet to me. No thank you. I'm not telling you not to buy it. I'm just telling you the way the shit smelled to me. Um, it's another fragrance I smelled I didn't like when I went to Ulta because it was the day I bought the Meg Thee Stallion perfume. It was something else I didn't like. It was like three. It was the Coach. I smelled the Coach fragrances. I smelled the gold one and the pink one. I didn't like them. That red one, that Coach Love, I like that. I really like that one. One of them Khloe Kardashian fragrances I don't like. That blue one, I don't even really like the Kardashians. But that blue one by Khloe Kardashian, that EXO, I like that. That was a not, and I don't even think that fragrance had vanilla in it, but I smell vanilla in it, and that had me like, bitch. So I need a dupe of that because I'm not giving that lady my money. I'm sorry, I don't support the Kardashians. I don't. I don't support Kim. I don't support Courtney. I don't. Well, Courtney ain't do nothing to nobody. Courtney over there with her white man having her white baby. She don't bother us. I don't support Kim. I don't support Chloe. I don't support Kylie. I don't support none of them culture vulture assholes. Because after they tried to play in Jordan face, I don't fuck with them bitches. 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 None of them hoes. I don't fuck with them bitches. I mean, again, Courtney ain't do nothing because Courtney really like Courtney in this space where she want to be famous, you know, but she don't want to be famous. Like she want the money, but she don't want the problems. I feel like that's Courtney's problem, and she need to pick a struggle. Courtney, you want to be in aisle, girl? Figure out what the fuck you want to do. But yeah, like I don't really too much care for that. Where the influencers go in the store and be like, yeah, that shit stink. Okay, bitch, I can go down to the Sephora and find out it stink too forever. Like, if you gonna tell me about a fragrance you didn't want to smell, go to a store I can't get to. Like, go into Nordstrom's. I ain't got no fucking Nordstrom's where I live. Go in Macy's. Whatever fragrances they got in Macy's, go smell it. I don't have a Macy's where I live. Go into them stores. I got a Sephora and Ulta where I live at. I can go into Sephora and Ulta. I got a Bath and Body Works where I live. You going into them three stores is redundant to me, bitch. I could go into them stores. Go into stores I can't go into. Go into a Louis Vuitton, but you can't record in there because Louis Vuitton don't play that shit. Go in there and smell that shit and then come tell me what that smell like. Okay? Do that. Go in the store I can't get to. Don't go to the stores I got access to. That's stupid. Like, bitch, I can go into Sephora, Ulta, and Bath and Body Works. Go to the store I can't go into. Not saying I can't, but they're not in my vicinity, bitch. I could go to Ulta, Sephora, or Bath and Body Works. I could get in there, bitch. Go to a store I can't. That's like somebody going to Walmart and smelling the perfume at the Walmart counter and telling me, well, bitch, don't buy this Dossier fragrance. Um, bitch, I can tell you that. It's Walmart where I live. I don't give a fuck what y'all smell at Target. I don't go to Target, so I don't give a fuck what you smell over there. You go to Target and smell whatever you want until your eyes roll in the back of your head, girl. I don't give a fuck. I ain't buying shit from Target, so it don't even matter to me. I don't give a shit. I don't care what you smell at Target, bitch. Okay, that's nice. I don't care. Um, like case in point, the Finery collection, that perfume. I wanted to try that perfume, and then I found out that the situation happened with the DEI, and I was like, fuck Finery, because they at Target. They at Target. And I think that's the thing I think pisses me off is because brands would rather. I feel like the thing with brands is they want people they know are gonna help them turn a profit, right? I feel like that's their thing. It's about turning a profit for them. So instead of like a brand reaching out to me, a micro content creator, or maybe like a Duran Cersei, or who else? Like micro content creators, people who aren't like we don't have a large following, but we do have people who follow us, and we everyday regular degular people. Now I know they might not send me nothing because I'm a little rough around the edges. Okay, I like to cuss, so they might not send it to me, but they may not be sending me no script telling me what I'm supposed to say, because bitch, that's a fee. You got to pay me. I've already talked about this. Don't tell me what I can and cannot say, because you want to cut me a check. If you want me to come on here, my best professional, hi, hello, you gotta pay me. Okay, you want the hi, hello, you gotta pay me for that. You want me in my Miss Rachel voice, you gotta pay me for that. Okay, pay me for that. But I feel like they don't reach out to micro content creators. They don't reach out to a lot of black content creators. Um, and then it creates this division in the community where you have black content creators angry with the white content creators and micro content creators hating on. Now I'm not saying I'm hating because I don't give a shit. Fuck y'all. I'm doing this from the standpoint of a consumer. That has always been the foundation of my platform. I am somebody who spends my money, and I want to let y'all know what it's like to spend your money. Okay? I am a consumer first, creator second. That is my vibe. That is my vibe. But I feel like if they really were to reach out, and maybe I need to put an email address up or something. They could email me. Who knows? But y'all could DM me, child. Go down in the DM. I answer my DM shit. But I just feel like they don't reach out to micro content creators, like everyday, regular people. And I feel like it's because they feel like they may not get a return on their profit. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. That's just what I have felt, and I've always seen it. And that's why I've made it my point to make sure that I support businesses, especially. And I know some people might not like that I say, I'm always talking about black owned, but black people, whether it's content creators, influencers, or businesses, are overlooked. So I make it my business to try and highlight black businesses, whether I'm actually shopping with them or I follow them. And I remember, hey, I followed this brand. No, I haven't purchased anything yet, but it caught my attention. I followed. I like what I see on their page, And when I get around to it, I am going to become a customer of it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I said, I feel like black businesses are overlooked the majority of the time because everybody wants to be in the graces of companies. Okay, I'm gonna say the thing. So during the panty, a lot of black content creators weren't really the ones who had, the following, the notoriety. A lot of them didn't want to support a lot of black owned companies because they were just starting out, and so they didn't have the money to pay them. And so that's why I feel like a lot of businesses are sometimes don't um make it sometimes past maybe their first or second year because they don't have, how do I put this? I feel like sometimes when certain brands send out PR to like influencers, sometimes the customers probably aren't gonna buy, right? So I feel like sometimes that may be a loss for the company. And even if they send it to bigger content creators, maybe a couple of their supporters will probably go and purchase something. You know what I'm saying? And so they're constantly trying to make sure, oh, let me send them PR. And it's like, well, are you getting a return on your investment? You're investing in them. Are you getting a return on that? And I'm not saying, like, that may be why they don't send it to micro content creators because they feel like they might not be getting a return on their investment. You know what I'm saying? And I hope the people who watch me, if I talk about any company, whether it's Jazara's Couture, Chase Scent Oils, Scented Trail, the Perfume Chick, Blanc and Noir Skincare. Who else have I supported? Uh, Enchanted Essentials. Um, No to Y'all Shade. Um, who else about? Glamaholics. Like, I hope if I've talked about them and you see me talk about them, you went out and purchased something. If I forgot to post the link, charge it to my head, not my heart. But know that I'm gonna continue to support. I'm gonna do my damnness to support. I'm gonna make sure if it's a perfume body spray, I'm gonna make sure it's in my fragrance tray. So you're hearing me talk about it. You know that I'm actually using this. It wasn't something that I bought or was sent to me. I showed it to you one time, and now you have no clue whether or not this shit is being used. You don't know if it didn't broke me out or what. Like, and that's why my fragrance tray is a very important thing for me because I need y'all to know I'm wearing my shit. I'm wearing my body butters. I'm wearing my perfume spray. I'm wearing my body oils. I'm wearing my lotions. I'm putting it on. This not just something I purchased because I wanted to do a review, smell it, and then set it aside and never pick it up ever again. No, I'm wearing it. I'm putting it on. Every single day. I'm putting it on and I'm going about my business. You know what I'm saying? And that's like one of the things, like even with cause I use, what's the company? For my hair, I use Thank Goodness It's Natural, which is a black owned hair care company, and Design Essentials, which is also black owned. I just started using um the Pink Luster's pink hair lotion again. Y'all know they've been black owned this whole time. Yes, and they family owned. Yeah, since the 80s, I want to say. So I started using that again. Um, I'm eventually going to test out some black skincare. Right now, I'm in a mix between store brand and Korean skincare. But I am going to test out some black skincare. Face wash and all that. But yeah, so like supporting black owned is because I know black businesses get overlooked. And during the pandemic, it was a lot of companies that was like, "Oh, we're making it our business to make sure we're hiring black people and we're extending the amount of minorities and people of color we have in our companies and this, that, and the third." And it was like this big ass shit in 2020, 2021. Next thing you know, the tangerine tyrant got into office and everybody was like, "Man, fuck y'all niggas." And it was just like, so bitch, you was bullshit. You was fronting and putting on like you gave a fuck about the people. And it pisses people off when we talk about the black dollar. But you have to understand, they want our money, they want our rhythm, they don't want our blues. They want everything from us but us. So that's why I make it my business to support as many black businesses as I can. If I could support every black business, bitch, I would. I can't. I try to support as many as I can, okay? And again, charges to my head, not my heart, when I follow somebody and I be having the intention to purchase, but it just, I never do it. To my head, not my heart. But, and not even most of the time, I know that supporting a black owned business doesn't necessarily mean me being a consumer, but me just being like word about advertising for it. Because I tell y'all about a company I may not have purchased from. Hey, I didn't purchase yet, but they're intriguing to me. I like what I see. Support. I follow them. You follow. You buy. You support. You know what I'm saying? Do the same. This is a community effort. You know? Um, but I'm always continue to support black owned niche independent companies because if we ain't got us, who gonna have us? Y'all see how they treat us. Target, the motherfucking perfect example. I hear playing in y'all faces for everybody that still go shop over there. I'm not telling you not to shop. I'm not telling you what to do with your business friend. If you want to go over there and shop at Target, that's your motherfucking prerogative, Bobby Brown. I'm not. Do what you want to do. I never tell you what to do, friend. Just don't complain to me when they piss on you and tell you it's raining. I already know what's happening. Bitch, I already see it. Don't tell me. Don't. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay. Keep that shit to yourself. Um, but yeah, I just feel like it's a lot. That I will say, it's a lot. And I feel like the fragrance community it's in a weird place right now, and I think it's because everybody is starting to notice like content creators, influencers, the people who have a lot of visibility, they starting to turn people off. Cause I seen a thread about people like I done unfollowed and blocked so many influencers and content creators. I'm like, damn. But it's because they're visible. You see them over there on TikTok, and you see them getting the PR and stuff like that. Because if you want to probably ask a big name content creator or influencer, when was the last time you actually purchased something from X brand? They probably be like, I don't know, because they get PR. They get sent PR from every new campaign or whatever. Like, this is not a dig, but what's her name? Her name is Roxy. She's in an interracial relationship. Um, I like when she does the skits with her husband, but any reviews that she do, I don't watch them. Any reviews she does for any company, I don't watch them because she's getting PR, and I know that sounds bad, and it's not like this sounds bad. I know it do, but I don't care for PR reviews from influencers. I don't. I don't watch them. Not the ones that I know probably not for real spending money on the products they're reviewing. And I'm not saying they're lying, but I feel like they may have a bias that's based on staying in the good graces of said company that sent them the product. Because what did I say yesterday? Ass kissing. I'm not saying she be kissing ass. I'm just saying sometimes it could border on that. Not her, but you know, other people. So that's why influencer reviews I don't really watch them. I don't. Not the ones where they always got something amazing to say and like it's just like oh my god. Mm-mm. And there might be bad reviews. I Also, I think the reason I don't like influencer reviews, I don't know if I told you this, but I don't like influencer reviews because they're not giving you a review right then and there. Right? Like, they waiting, they testing the shit out, and then they giving you a review. I don't like that. Now, I understand want to try it out and then come and tell you, like, what it wears like. Nah, bitch, I want to know what it smells like right then and there. Then you come back after you done lived in it and tell me. Don't go live in it and then tell me. Because who's to say at first you didn't like it? I want to see that right then and there. I want to see the transformation of the. Okay? I don't know. Maybe because it's what I do. So, but you can't keep looking for you and other people. I've learned that. But that's also something I don't like. Because sometimes I feel like they get them time to figure out what they're going to say just in case they don't like it. So then they got to come in, you know, because again, I feel like they be getting paid. But that's just me. Because, you know, everything a little infomercially over there. Because, you know, they all over there on their TikTok. Um, I don't know. I don't. Eh, eh. mm, eh. That's why I always say I'm a consumer than a content creator. I don't want to influence y'all to do shit. If anything, I want to come over here and rant. Let's talk shit. Let's do a little rant, okay? I'd rather rant. That's my shit. Let's rant, okay? Okay, let's do a little ranting. That's my shit. Give me your grievances, okay? We can't always be happy, shit. Don't get me wrong. You know, I don't like being sad, but bitch, if we got a little grievance, let's air that bitch out, okay? Let's air that hoe out. Like a winter sweater, bitch. Let's air it out. Um, yeah, I think that's it. That's all, y'all. Cause what is it? What time is it? Oh damn, it's almost 1 o'clock. Baby, let me take my ass to bed. Look at me in here ranting. Talking about nothing. Another 2 hour live. Y'all know I missed y'all. Y'all know I missed y'all. Okay? Then gave y'all 2 2 hour lives, honey. Yes, this almost 3 hours. Let me get my ass off here. But y'all know I love to yap. Yappa dappa do. Y'all know I love to yap. Run my trap. I'll probably be back with another video. Maybe Sunday. I'll probably see y'all Sunday. Yeah, I think I'll do just my 2 cents on Sunday or something, or just a chit and chat. Something I don't know. We come kick it on Sunday or something. You know what I'm saying? On Sunday we come kick it or something. Um, yeah, yes, we can do that. A recap of the Jazars Couture scent swap on Sunday. We could definitely do that. 'Cause Saturday I'm gonna be at the live event. Be a virtually. Okay, we're gonna have us a good time. Okay. But yeah, let me go and take my ass to sleep. Okay. I had a good time talking to y'all, to everybody that came. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to like it. Don't forget to tell your mom, sisters, auntie, and Tracy and them that you rocks with me. Okay. You enjoyed my content. I enjoyed my content. Um, what else? I think that's it for now, y'all. Remember, layering is subjective. You do what you want to do. If you put 15 things on, baby, go out the house and smell like whatever. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying that's a lot. Um, I'm judging a little bit. A little bit. I ain't gonna hold you, bitch. I just a teeny bit. Okay. Can I judge? Call me Judge Judy. Okay, bitch. Yeah, y'all. That's kind of all though. I hope y'all have an amazing Friday night if you want Central Time, because I know it's almost 12 o'clock your time, and an amazing Thursday morning if you want Eastern Time like me. Yeah, y'all, I'm gonna get ready to get into my night clothes, honey, and take my motherfucking ass to bed. Okay? Got work tomorrow, honey. Yes. Alright, y'all, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button if you have not already. Hit the thumbs up if you have not already. And don't forget to tell somebody you fucks with me. Okay? We are on our way to 1,000 subbies, okay? Um Like, I'm so excited. I have 500 subscribers. I don't know what to do with myself. All right. I love y'all. Bye. Bye-bye. 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 I had to pee.